Hello and welcome to another review by me, Giaster24. Today I will review the Zyuden Sentai Kyoryuger Henshin gun Gaburevolver. It's a little late since it's November and the Gaburevolver came out in February or something like that. But the show is still going, so it's still okay. So I'll go over the box, and then I'll go over the separate Judenchi, and then I'll go over the Gaburevolver itself and its features, and then at the end I will give a summary of the whole review and everything, and then I will do some other discussion stuff. So yeah, let's get right to it then. Okay, so here is the box that the Gaburevolver came in. It's massive. This is a massive Henshin device box, very large. On the front you can see a nice picture of Kyoryu Red, and there's the Gaburevolver in the front. You get two Judenchi, you get Stamero and Gaburevolver. Very nice. And on the top you get an awesome picture of the 5 Kyoryugers: Kyoryu Black, Blue, Red, Pink, and Green. You also get where is it? Oh, I can't see. Okay. Gaburevolver. It's pretty cool. And then you get a cool, that's very cool. And then on the side you get Kyoryu Red holding the Gaburevolver, and you get the picture of two Judenchi, and of course the Gaburevolver here, and then just, you know, Gaburevolver here. On the side you get another picture of Kyoryu Red, and the Gaburevolver up here with two Judenchi, and then of course Gaburevolver up here. On the bottom, awesome picture of the 5 Kyoryugers. Here you get a picture of all 5 of them holding the Gaburevolver. Again, very cool picture. Indeed, very cool. On the back you get instructions on how to use it. You know, how to use the Gaburevolver, how to place the Judenchi inside, and its combination with the Gaburevolver caliber to make the Gaburevolver cannon. Okay. Yeah. So that's it for the box. Very nice packaging. Packaging is really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna go over the Judenchi first, and then I'm gonna get into the Gaburevolver. Okay, so here is number 1, Gaburevolver. He's my all-time favorite, actually. Gaburevolver, and this is the glow in the dark one. It's glow in the dark. I can't really. My lights are on and stuff, so I get a cool picture of Gaburevolver here, and it's the same one on the shoulder armor for Kyoryu Red. That's pretty cool. And you get another one here on this side, and you get a nice plus and minus sign like an actual battery. You get like dinosaur eyes in here, and then on the back you get Gaburevolver, same thing, and then it has a lot of other stuff like made in China, made in 2012. And then up here you can see this this little button. Push the button and changes to this awesome foil picture of Gaburevolver. Has the brave in. And then on the side here you can see these pins. These pins are to identify, are to tell the Gaburevolver which Judenchi you're placing into it. So it has a pin system, as you can see. Very nice. Gaburevolver is of course a Tyrannosaurus, so that's really cool. Very awesome. And then Stamero. Here's Stamero, number 14. Same thing, you get an awesome, I think it's called a Styracosaurus? Or Styracosaurus. Like, Styracosaurus or Styracosaurus. It's either Styracosaurus or Styracosaurus, but I'm probably mispronouncing it, but oh well. Anyway, back to this, okay? I'm gonna get a cool picture, a cool picture of Stamero here, number 14. Back you get Stamero, very cool. And then of course here's the picture, foil picture, very cool. And then it's cool to have a pink Triceratops type dinosaur. And then there's the pins, the back, sides. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the Gaburevolver now. Here is the Gaburevolver. On. Okay, This thing is, not only is this the Henshin device for the Kyoryugers, for the main 5 and Kyoryu Violet. It is also their sidearm weapon. It is their, as you know, they have two sidearm weapons. They have the Gaburevolver, and of course they have the Gaburevolver. So it's all a
Henshin device that is also a sidearm weapon. I think in Go Busters, Beat and Stag Buster had the Morphin Blaster, which was the Henshin device, and the phone, and there's also a gun as well, a blaster. This it does have a phone mode or whatever, a phone mode, but it's still has a lot of stuff to it. There's a lot of playability. So let's go over it. Here you have the hammer. It's a revolver, of course. It's a double-barreled revolver. Double-barreled revolver. You can see the hammer here, and then you can see this side. It's pretty nice. Okay, that was weird. Anyway, this side's pretty nice. This is of course model after dinosaur. You can see the green eyes here, and you can see, it's really cool. It has really nice detail. The detail's really nice. Here's a spinning chamber here for transformation and final attacks, and here's a trigger. You can see the trigger here, and this is the This is a connection for the Gaburevolver, and there's a button here to release the Gaburevolver once it's connected. Here you can see the double barrels and inside we put the Judenshi. That's it for that. Very nice detail, actually. What you do, this little switch here, it's turned on. It makes this chomping noise, which is pretty cool. Okay, so what you do, there's a little button here. Press the button, like so, and raise up the hammer. And it'll make this clicking sound, like you're loading a gun. Okay, so we'll try Gaburevolver first. So you press the button, brave in, and put the Judenshi inside. The bottom makes a sound every time you put a Judenshi in. The bottom is always for transformation, and you must always have a Judenshi in the bottom. Because if you have it on the top, it won't make a noise. It won't make a sound. It'll just make an error noise. An error. I'll show that. I'll show that too. But anyway, and once you load it in, press this button. Close the hammer. It makes a sound. Very cool, actually. Okay, and then and you just fire. And it makes the same sound. You can just fire as much as you want, and it makes the same sound. But when you spin the chamber, it makes the transformation sound, samba. Let's trigger again, and it makes the final Henshin sound, which is very cool. And then after that, spin it again. And for a final attack, and it has this samba, but it's more of a quicker pace. Press trigger again. This is Vamola Gaboon. Gaboon is Gaburevolver's attack. Each Judenshi has its own attack, has its own unique attack phrase. Gaburevolver is Gaboon, and Stamero has its own. All the Judenshi have their own unique attack sounds. So that's pretty cool. Right. So just to get it out, just push a button, hit the hammer, and there's these buttons on the side. There's two buttons. There's one for the top and one for the bottom. This one's for the bottom. So just press the button, and it pops right out. Okay. There's Gaburevolver. Now I'm gonna do Stamero. Yes, Stamero. Brave in. Put her in the bottom. Same procedure. Same thing. In the chamber. Samba music. Trigger. Okay. Spin it again. Trigger. This is better known. Meron Stamero's is a Middle. Very awesome. So with Stamero still in, I'm going to put in Gaburevolver for the final attack noise, and then I'm gonna switch it again. And the thing about this is that when it does its final attack, it makes the unique phrases for each one. The bottom one is always wait, I'll just show you. Spin the chamber. And it makes the final attack noise. The final attack, this is like the special attack or something. Hisatsu, final attack. So that's cool. Yeah, and the bottom is always like an unenthusiastic phrase. It's like, it was like Miron, like it's depressed. The top is always enthusiastic, energetic, on all of them. So that's cool. What you can do also is that you can, if you push the button, raise it up, lower it real quick. Mechamucha. This is the armed on mode that the Kyorygers use. If you spin the chamber, trigger. This is when the Kyorygers spin the chamber on their arm, like like this, whatever, and they get the armor and they get the respective weapons, like the Kyoryu is that Tyranno fist claw thing. Blacks is the blaster. Pinks is the drill. I can't remember the others. I think is green's a sword. I can't remember. Anyway, I can't remember actually. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty cool. It's cool that they included the armed on mode. Okay, so I'm gonna switch them up, and there are different combinations there. Okay, so just push the buttons on the sides, like right here. The mirror comes up first. Gaburevolver. Switch them up. Put Gaburevolver on bottom. Stamero on top. Close it up. More. Trigger. Once again, the bottom was unenthusiastic, like boring or depressed. The top is like energetic, like gung ho, like Meron, or the other one it's Gaboon. It's like really into it. So that's cool. And you can do the armed on mode again, or you can just shoot all day long if you want to. But yeah, get the Judenchi out. That is it for this review, actually. As kind of that was the noise I was talking about, the error noise. Yeah, that's the error noise. That's the error noise if I'll go ahead and try. Okay, I'll put Stamero at the top, and I'll show you what happens when you don't have anything in the bottom. See, it makes this clicking noise because there's no Judenchi in the bottom, so it can't. You can't change. You can't transform. So it's basically chamber. Nothing happens. So yeah, make sure you always have a Judenchi in the bottom and the top, or at the bottom. Okay, so I'm saying okay and so a lot. Okay. Anyway, that's it for this review. I hope you found it useful. I'm sorry it was so late. I got to the show late, and I got into the Gaburevolver late. But overall, it's a really fantastic changer. It's an amazing changer. It has a lot of playability. You can buy the Judenchi, and you can have all kinds of combinations. Just with two Judenchi, you have 2 different combinations. The more you buy, the more combinations you get, and you can do all sorts of fun stuff. And if you buy the Gaburi caliber, you can make the Gaburi cannon. And yeah, and the gimmick is really cool. The Juninshi are awesome on their own. If you don't plan on buying, you can just collect the Juninshi themselves because they're really awesome on their own. But yeah, that's it for this review. I hope you liked it. I hope you like it. When I get my, I ordered the Juninshi set 1 and 2, and when I get those, I'll review those too. I'll review I'll review the packaging, and I'll review what they look like and what they sound like in the Gaburevolver. I'll do that as soon as I get those in. I'm waiting for those to come in, and I'll review those as soon as I can. Okay. But yeah, if you're a fan of Kyoryuger, or you just love changers, definitely recommend this changer. It is amazing. It is really it has a lot of good detail. It has a lot of amazing detail. There's a lot of playability to it. Has an awesome collectible gimmick. So yeah, if you love changers, definitely get this. Definitely pick this up. It's definitely worth the pickup. It's kind of a big changer, but it's also a gun as well. So that's it. I guess it's okay. If you love Kyoryuger, definitely get this. Definitely pick this up. It's definitely worth the pickup. It's definitely worth it. You can find it on CS Toys. I found mine on Amazon. CS Toys, when I bought mine, it was sold out. I think CS Toys has a good amount. Ami, last time I checked, Ami was out. I think. I can't remember where else you can buy it. You can buy it on Amazon. eBay is really expensive. You can find a cheap one on there, go ahead. But best choice is CS Toys or Amazon. That's it for this review.
Before I go though, there's something I would like to do. I would like to discuss some things.
Actually, I would like to discuss some things. So, stuttering, excuse me. I would like to talk about Super Megaforce for a second. Super Megaforce will probably be out within the next few weeks, hopefully, or hopefully in the next few weeks. The figures look awesome. I'm guessing everyone has already seen the figures and the changer, the morpher, and the ranger keys and everything. I want to talk about the legendary Megazord. They really screwed up Gokaiyo. They added, from the pictures, I mean, it might be just a prototype thing, but they added Zord Builder ports on the Gokai trailer and the Gokai Marine. They added Zord ports on the Racer and Jet as well, and they took off the Gokai symbols, and they took off the paint on the Marine and trailer are both gone, and they took off the opening feature. The chest still has it, but it doesn't have the cannon with it. But you do get a Ranger key with it, but the fact you don't get that feature, and the Zords are altered to the point of being ridiculous. The figures look good. The figures, the 4-inch or 5-inch figures look really good. As always, they look good. So hopefully those are okay. The Ranger keys, I don't have any Gokaiger Ranger keys. I did not collect Gokaiger Ranger keys. I was waiting for it to come out in the United States. That's why I didn't collect it, because I knew it would come out here. But I didn't. I don't have the mobile rights. I don't have any Ranger keys. But I plan on getting the American one. I mean, the American one does look pretty good. I doubt Bandai would screw the fans over, since the Gosei Morpher from Megaforce was actually really good. So I think the Gokai, the Legendary Morpher, would be pretty cool. I hope it closes like the whole thing. You know, it's a cell phone, so I really hope it closes. I think it will. But the sabers, I think the sabers on top are different, and I think how the top connects to the keypad is different. The Ranger keys, of course, they're fatter, but they're spring-loaded, which is pretty cool because in Japan they didn't get spring-loaded keys, and I think we're getting extra keys here too. And then they have the extra Zords. They have the SPD Red's Zord. They have the Red Lion from Wild Force. They have the Zeo car thing, and they have the Mystic Force Dragon from Mystic Force, and then that's cool. And they have some other Zords and stuff. The Gokai Saber looks pretty, or the Legendary Saber, or whatever you want to call it, looks pretty cool. And then, like, the gun looks like crap. The paint looks like crap. I mean, I know you guys probably see pictures of it. So yeah. When those come in, when the Zords and the keys and the Morpher come in, I'm gonna get those and review those. So stay tuned for that whenever that comes in. But if you want to, like, let me know what your thoughts are on Super Megaforce and the toys and the season. You can comment on the season itself. If you want to, you can comment on what you think about it. Like, you can give your opinion on it and everything. It's cool that we're getting Rangers for the Legend War. Not all the Rangers that we wanted to because of budget restrictions and things like that. But still, we're getting cool Rangers. We're getting Wes, Corone, Tommy, of course. We're getting Cassie, TJ. Who else? Mike and Emily from Samurai. I think we're getting Carter and Carter Grayson from Lightspeed Rescue, and what is her name? She was Lightspeed Rescue Pink. I can't believe I forgot her name. Why did I forget her name? Dana Mitchell. That's her name. I got it. Dana Mitchell. She's on too. And then we got Damon and Corin, of course. We got Damon and we got Leo from yeah. Lost Galaxy. Why I don't know why I'm hesitating here, but yeah. So it's pretty cool that we're getting Rangers back. It's too bad we're not getting Rocky or Jason back, or Kimberly. I mean, it'd be cool if we had Kimberly back too. Having Kimberly in would be pretty cool. But at least we're getting Legend War. At least we're getting stars coming back. Even if it's not a lot of stars, at least we're getting it. The fact that Megaforce is transforming into Super Megaforce, into the Gokaiger, is kind of repetitive because they're morphing into the Megaforce Rangers and then morphing to the Gokaigers, and then they morph to another Ranger. So that's 3 different morphs they're doing. 3 different morphs. They're morphing 3 different times. So that's kind of redundant that they're doing that. It would have been great to just have them as the Gokaigers, as the pirates, not the Megaforce suits. If you just cut out the Megaforce suits, like have where it's restored or something, have where the powers restored, and give them the pirate suits, that would have been so much better. The fact that they're just doing what you think about
The season and I think we should wait until it's on to really judge it, because judging it now, when it's just not really fair to judge it. So I think we should wait until it comes on, and then if it sucks, then we can bash it and all that stuff. But yeah, the toys themselves, the Megazord looks. The coolest Zord in that looks like the Galleon. That looks like the coolest one. The other ones look horrible, but I guess we'll have to see when it comes out. The figures look good. The Zords look good. The Changer, the Morpher looks really good. And the Ranger keys, regardless of if they're fat or not, they're spring-loaded, so that's cool. Yeah, and we're getting a legendary Dragon Zord and a Dragon Dagger. How cool is that?
we're getting that, and we're getting the Tommy Morpher, the White and Green Ranger Morpher. That's awesome. So the fact that we're getting those makes it even cooler that we're getting that stuff. So kudos to Bandai for giving us cool stuff. And if we keep, and they keep and they're continuing this because they give us a legendary Megazord. They gave us not the legendary Megazord from Super Megaforce. We're talking about the Dino Megazord. The Legacy one. That's what's called the Legacy Megazord from MMPR. The Power Morpher from MMPR. We got that diecast, which is cool. We're getting figures from MMPR and Lost Galaxy. We're getting those. We're getting really cool changers. The Ghostly Morpher was pretty cool. The Ghostly Morpher was a nice Morpher. It was really good. And the figures were good too. The Metallic Force Rangers were amazing. I actually need to. I didn't buy all those, so I just bought like girls because the girls are harder to get, and I enjoy getting the ones that are more challenging. I guess I don't know. So anyway, I'll be getting the Megazord, the Rangers, and a few keys, and the Megazord and the Morpher and everything. So I'll get those and I'll review those as soon as they come out. But yeah, just let me know your thoughts of Super Megaforce below if you want to. And you can comment on the video about how I'm doing. Probably doing horrible. I need to practice more. But yeah, I hope you liked the review. And you can find the Gaburevolver at CS Toys or Amazon.com. So yeah, really recommended. And be on the lookout for Super Megaforce toys. They're probably coming out within the next few weeks, so be on the lookout for those. Morphin Legacy is a good place to check. They're excellent at giving news. A Dawson Rider, Shuken Shinobi, MMPR toys with Bruno and Mia. They're good with getting news out for toys and everything. So those guys are really reliable sources, and there's probably more that I can't think of, but there's definitely more people out there who will inform you. So be on the lookout for them, and thank you for watching, and this is Gale24 signing out.